Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Can you hear me now? Send me a message if you can hear me now. Sorry about that, y'all. Bang, bang. Good evening, Lauren. What's the word, Buzz? Breaking news. Mario, what's going on? Let me run through these. Okay. Video, no sound. YouTube with me. This is what happens when I'm at the studio. I have to put my settings on the USB settings because it goes out of our the sound goes right from this big audio transformer computer system, and it goes right into the computer, and I got to change the setting from USB audio. And when I get here, I got to go actually I'm gonna start using this eventually. Listen, Mario, that's what happens, man. I keep forgetting to switch it from Logitech to USB to Logitech, so I always screw that up. Right. Fair enough. So, where do y'all want to start? Y'all want to start with the spring football? Do y'all want to start with Coach Mack and my basketball squad? Who's showing up? Let me see. Let me see. Let me bring that down now. Look, I got a place y'all can start. Y'all want to laugh about something that we all saw coming? Hold on. Y'all want to see something we all saw coming a long time ago? Four more weeks, which would mean the rest of the season. Yeah, okay. Calipari says on the radio show that they shed tears together. Whoa, yeah, about that. I'm not sure if that one's true. Hold on. Let's type in. Hold on. Let's type it in. Yep. Actually, we'll do a quick screen share on this one. Hold on, y'all. Give me about 7 seconds. Let me bring this off the screen and put my boy Mac back over here. Hold on. Share screen. We don't need sound. Chrome tab. Okay. Right here. Okay. 247 Sports. Actually, this is not the one I wanted to share. Hold on. We'll share the other one. Hold on, because I want to read the article too. I haven't really read it. So, Terrence Clark likely out for the season. During his post-game interview with the voice of Wildcats, Tom Leach, following Kentucky's Tennessee, the doctors held Terrence Clark at a Saturday's game and will make a determination on his future in the next couple of days. Calipari now says the doctors are recommending Clark miss another 4 weeks, meaning he will miss the remainder of the season. These were tears. There were tears, his and mine, Calipari said. It's crushing. What they got, about 6 games left? Clark hasn't seen the court since playing 16 scoreless minutes off the bench, going 0 for 4 with the turnover in a 62-59 loss at Louisville on December 29th. He ranked second in scoring. He averaged 10 points a game, along with 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He's double figures 4 games, including career high 22 on 9 of 14 in a loss to Georgia Tech. A McDonald's All-American, Clark finished the recruiting cycle ranked as the number 8 overall prospect in the 2020 class and was once considered a potential top 10 pick in 2021 draft. I know he's trying to get out there. He saw more. Keon Brooks, who himself missed the team with his team's 9 games with leg injury. Extremely difficult. Did y'all think he was going to put his lottery status on the line? Did y'all think he would dare do that? Oh, absolutely not. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, he actually had to. Let me see. So, yeah. Let me get to y'all comments on those. Yeah, they should. Yeah. Oh, that's opted out. Let me get right back to everybody. Yep. Easy Mac. 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Wait a minute. You left your assistant coach at home against Missouri. And now they're saying Terrence Clark, the doctors recommended he take another 4 weeks off, and y'all shed tears together. He was going to be gone. Jocelyn, did you go back? I don't know if you were in here when I told the story. Did you go back and listen? Oh yeah, Brenda, he ain't getting ready to ruin his stock. Not a chance. Right, shed tears together. That was pretty interesting. How these 5-stars suck at college ball. Because it's all about they draft on potential. Oh no, y'all. Guess what? Jocelyn missed the Tanisha story. Oh no, Jocelyn, you missed it the other night. Yeah, that poor child. Oh yeah, no. He's pulling a Kyrie Irving. Kyrie played about. I don't think so, Tron. I don't think his stock is plummeting. I actually think he'll be fine. Yeah. Again, the word is out. That coach is just kind of, he's not really developing them. So they get him in the league and they turn him into a new player instantly. Yes. And listen, and starting with Dante Allen, because I'm telling you, that kid looked like he didn't know how to play basketball. And I was so sad for him. I know I talked about it a little too much on the show today. I felt so sad for him. You were supposed to tell me she was going to be. No, listen. Saturday night after the Kentucky game, we had fun. We had a lot of fun. And then at the end of it, I told so you can go back. I probably started telling it the last 12, 15 minutes of the show. So yeah, you can go back to that one. Everybody seemed like they had a good time laughing about that one. Okay, my boy Coach Mac over here. Y'all gotta tell that man to stay out of the whatever happened to change his name or not change the name. They're gonna have to sell the name. They're gonna have to right. Alicia, that's how I felt. Kyler, welcome in. Yeah, you got to go back and listen. Whatever happened to change the name? Yeah, they're gonna have to sell that name. No love. Tron. No love for love and basketball. That's funny. Kyler, what's going on? Yes, you got to go back and listen. Why is Louisville has to say our players are has it hanging there, have to sit out the whole year? Because it's more important to get to the league there. It's more important. Oh, but we are supposed to be getting Aiden back and Josh Nickelberry. So there you are, Thomas. That's the breaking news. Aiden and Josh Nickelberry are going to be back full throttle for practice on Wednesday. So I'm excited about that. What's up, Bradley? I'm so sad for Coach Mack. Yeah, and Coach Mack is, he's probably irritated more than anything. They said he got really mild symptoms, so I think he didn't want to do the press conference and be sniveling on camera or whatever. But Coach Gaudio's a head coach. They'll be fine. Again, they don't like to stop momentum. That's what they're most upset about. To slow down momentum coming off that Georgia Tech game. I feel like I got to go back and watch the Georgia Tech game myself. Play everybody. I know, Mario. I know. But that's the thing. Maybe Coach Gaudio is more of a free. Listen, he's a lot more mature than Coach Mack. 40 years in the game. Coach Gaudio is going to coach the game like it's his team. So there might be some things that Coach Gaudio would do that Coach Mack wouldn't necessarily do. I mean, not that he's like going to try to take the reins or, from Coach Mack or anything, but maybe, just maybe, Coach Gaudio has a little more faith in Aiden Gayon. Maybe he has a little more faith in the. Listen, y'all gotta remember. Think about this. Yeah, Kyler. Dino is going to coach on Saturday. Think about this. When I went to Bardstown versus Trinity 3 years ago, I went down to Bardstown with my boy Dwayne, and I was over there with his people, and I saw Coach Gaudio there, and they were there to go see David. But I remember him asking me, "What do you think about JJ?" And I was like, "I love him. I love him." After that, you landed JJ Trainer. Coach Gaudio, he might go JJ and Jalen, the big lineup like that. He might go Carly, David, DeAndre, Sam. He's not playing on Sam. But yeah, I don't know. He might go Sam, David, Carly, Sam, Jalen, and JJ or something. Oh, that is funny, Kyler. I think Clark may have cried tears of joy. Sound, yep. If he plays, everybody then see. Listen, he might. Listen, Jason, he might like Gabe. Teams in at the last minute. Last time we did that. Yeah. But that's one of those things. He just wants to get the games in. I know what you're saying, but he talked about it. Our style doesn't really change defensively. I mean, we can scout somebody out in a day. And our principles are pretty much the same. They're not really game specific. So you just got to be on next man up is for coaches too. I agree with that. Like I said, he's done it before. Yeah, that Clark situation up in Kentucky is very, very interesting. Let me see if there's anything, any extra thing about that. UK running backs coach is leaving for the Philadelphia Eagles. Y'all covering that story like you covering ours? Look. Hold on, because I didn't listen. I legitimately didn't hear one story about this. Look, the running back room has been the best room at UK. And you losing him to the Eagles. Where's y'all pandemonium about that? That should be all over. That was the best room. Look, the running back room is the best room y'all had. Go ahead and make sure y'all talk about that a little extra. Maybe that running back coach matters up there. Maybe he taught them kids how to be patient. Speaking of running back rooms, word is ours is looking really good. You got Mitchell, Hassan Hall to put on some size. Yeah, very well respected nationally. Again, Wake Forest people still feel like to this day they fired him too early, and he had some nice little squads with him. Yeah, so newcomers right now, they're going to be playing around with the defensive newcomers. Hold on. Did Sats say is it concerned about naming the OC? Thought I read that somewhere. Oh well, he did talk about it. He did say he's going to be calling plays. So let me see. I might have where he said that. I might be able to go back to where he said that. Okay, we'll do another share really quick. Share screen. Share. Got to share some audio. Hold on. I think this is about where he said it.
We need to get with our guys and continue to develop. So.
Oh, is it echoing, y'all? Let me know about the sound quality on here because I can go get my headsets. If it's hold on, no sound. I know, no sound. I screwed that up.
But I think also the big goals are to really develop the young guys that are here now. I mentioned those 13 that came in January.
Let me go get my headphones.
To the fire. And they're going to make some mistakes. We all know that, and really just try to get them coached up. And I really, want them to get as many reps as they can get. It's kind of like as we talked about CJ Avery. CJ Avery probably can go at linebacker, but we already know what CJ can do. I mean, we need to get those young guys in there, and KJ Cloyd and Dorian Jones. Yep. Get some of these young guys at linebacker and let them get reps. And and the other spot is at safety. We got a lot of young players at safety. We want to get those guys and get a ton of reps for those guys at that position. I think that's probably one of the main goals. The other thing one of the things obviously that hindered us last year from the wins and losses aspect was the turnovers. That's kind of a huge aspect there in spring. Both sides of the ball, creating turnovers by the defense and then taking care of the football offensively. And so those are the things we emphasize every day in meetings and every day in practice. I mean, we got some new drills that we're introducing this year. Just trying to really put a big emphasis on that. And because we all know, I mean, that was a huge part of our season last year.
Turnovers.
We got to get a lot better at that.
Kent, you got anything?
Coach, are you going to hire an offense? I mean,
he just got to get better.
Staff. So what are you going to do about an offensive coordinator? Is that just taking on more of a role, or?
Yeah, I mean, I think what we've done in the past is how ever since I've been calling plays, really going back a long ways. But even since I've been a head coach, we've had years where we didn't have a coordinator. We've had years where we've had a coordinator. I've had co-coordinators. But I think at the end of the day, we just define roles, and that's what we've done within our offensive staff. We all have defined roles. I'm calling the plays, but everybody's got a ton of input in what we do. We're all involved heavily, and it's just the way we meet with our guys. Really, there's nothing changing between what we did last year and this year in that regard. So I'm kind of overseeing the offense as well as the whole program, But our guys have different roles within that. I mean, Coach Brew's got a huge role in the pass game along with Pete Thomas.
Billy, There's this Matthew McGavick has a Sports Illustrated article where he talks about the quarterback situation, and they give some numbers about how like Louisville scored on 33% or 33.8% of their drives, and Malik accounted for like 15 turnovers. And with the scoring, like our scoring was like, it was like, I don't know, it might have been like top something. Like our efficiency of actually scoring touchdowns when you don't turn it over was real big. So it was a big time deal about not turning it over and the defense not getting a lot of I think our defense was like tops in dropped interceptions too. And these new dudes got like real good ball skills. We brought a lot of help in. There's some encouraging articles. I may bring them right to there so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But I was really, really encouraged reading some of these articles about the defense and who they brought in as far as safeties and quarterbacks and stuff like that. Let me get back to it.
You start looking at the run game, Darrell and Bignell, which are new guys. I mean, so they're still kind of learning it. And Stu's been around a long time, and so he's got great input in both run and pass, obviously coaching the tight end. So the way we work it, man, we just got a great working relationship within our staff. We still script and practice. Everybody has certain aspects that script and practice. So it's just a great working relationship, and we're obviously trying to get the best plays into our system. But at the end of the day, I'm calling the plays,
great articles.
During games. So really nothing has changed with that.
Michael, you got anything, McCammon?
Hey, Coach. Michael McCammon, Cardinal Authority. Obviously lost a number of key guys offensively. When you look at the receivers, your top two guys are gone, and Tutu and Dez. What are you hoping this spring does to help try to fill those voids?
Yeah, they're certainly not going to be able to replace those guys when you talk about.
Don't say that, Coach.
Atwell and Fitzpatrick and Hawkins, for that matter. All three of those guys, they'll all be playing at the next level next year. So it's virtually impossible to replace them. But so we've got some good young talent.
Curious to see what Javian does.
You work through all these practices right now, and you try and develop them as fast as you possibly can, and see who's going to be the guys to go out and make plays. We think we got a good young nucleus there at the wide receiver position. Probably not anybody like a Tutu that can just knock the top off of things, and as fast as he is. But we'll see. We'll see how those guys come around. We're going to try to find the best spots for those guys. Are they going to play inside the slot? Are they going to play outside? How are we going to get the ball to them? How can we get them free and loose within coverages? And I think we'll see how that goes throughout spring practice. I mean, we'll see. I think at the running back position, we also got some guys I think that could come in. Mitchell had a great day today. Kind of picked up where he left off against Wake Forest. I mean, he had a couple big.
That's what I wanted to hear, Mitchell.
Today, so I think he's a big, strong back that's going to get better and better.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Along with this, so we'll see. I mean, like I said, it's young guys. You got somebody's going to rise up and be the next. Be the next.
Does it matter?
Those kind of guys. That's kind of what we're looking for right now. I think Huggins was another guy, young freshman that just came in January. Man, he's got extreme quickness. He showed some of that today as well. Shy Works was another guy. He made a big play.
Transition. That's a quarterback transition.
So we got some guys, so those guys are learning, so it'll be a work in progress.
Shy Works is going to he's a transition from quarterback. He's going to be doing some wildcat when we don't want to get Malik banged up. I think he's gonna give us some interesting looks. So remember that, y'all. This is
progress.
Anything from WDRB?
Yeah, Coach, you touched on it there a little bit earlier. What the advantages of going this early? You said that the guys are ready to work. Did you see that today?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned there's pros and cons to it. I mean, but I do think by going early, we've had enough time these 4 weeks right here to get their bodies back geared up, ready to go, and they've done that. So I just think when we've been here now 2 years, these guys have a good sense and a feel for what we want, and how we want to practice and what we're doing scheme wise, and you're able to jump right into it and get going with it. It's going to be 5 weeks here, so we kind of spread it out over 5 weeks. We usually have done it in 4, so now we're going to do it in 5. So you kind of spacing it out. again, I mentioned the fact of injuries.
I agree, but I still think
surgeries
Malik is chasing them off, man.
By spring.
He got numbers, man.
I think the biggest thing for us though is going early, getting these practices in, finding out what you got to get better at. You have the second half of the semester where we're able still to continue to work with them, albeit not practicing, not with a ball, but you can go out and still do some fundamental work. They also can get stronger in the weight room and any kind of technique they need to get better at. We're able to really hone in on that on the back half of the semester. They go home in May for about 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, and then they're going to come back for 2 months. So essentially, we're looking at about 3.5 months there, 4 months, where they're getting stronger, working on skill development on the back half of it, as opposed to, a lot of programs, they'll go first half of the semester where they're trying to build strength and all that. I feel like you lose a lot of those 5 weeks of spring practice. A bunch of strength and muscle in those first, 2 months. Sometimes it goes away for 5 weeks of practice because you're not lifting as much during spring practice. So I don't know. That's what we found over the last few years, and we think it's pretty good formula for success.
I like it.
In the summer.
Last one for Cameron. Got one more.
Yeah, Coach. You mentioned Jalen Mitchell. I personally, I feel like you have a pretty deep running back room, maybe 4 or 5 guys that could play. What do you see from that group, and how do you feel like they're adjusting to Coach Sims sort of?
Yeah, I think they've adjusted well. Over the last few weeks here with him and
CJ3K was good.
Runs. Like I said, Mitchell had some great stuff. I think Hassan Hall had some nice looks at it today. Aiden Robbins did as well. And really.
So I wanted to hear.
Kind of some good size backs, and you put a Hall in there. That's a good speed back. I think we do have some good depth there. I think and a good young player that just got here as well. So. Those guys over time, as you start looking at practice, because right now we're kind of staying up, we're not tackling. I mean, obviously a big part of running backs is breaking tackles and running through those tackles. I do think that's a strength of our running back room, though. I do think they're able to run through tackles. They're big, strong backs that have decent speed. So particularly with Hall. But so as we move through this, I feel good about the running back room. I really do. Now. There's not anybody like Hawkins. It's 185-pound, just scat back that can fly like that. But I think what our guys bring to the table, they do present problems to defenses, and I feel good about it. I feel good about that room. We'll see how it goes as we continue through spring. But they've adjusted well with Coach Sims, and looking forward to you guys spend a little bit of time with him. He brings a lot of energy to that room.
Okay.
Thanks. That was a little bit from Coach Satterfield. What y'all think? Okay, I'll go back up to CJ3K. Actually, I'll go up a little higher than that. Actually, this is where I want to. This is where I want to start. Jason, are you enjoying your basketball season? Yes. Are you worried that Louisville's going to be in trouble next year? Yes, it doesn't stop you from enjoying your basketball season. So even if he does both after this season, do not let that steal your joy of knowing that if we can cut down, do y'all not think a quarterback can improve at all? You think he'll never be any better as Lamar Jackson improved from his sophomore to junior year or junior, like Malik can get better. He can get a lot better. So I wouldn't I don't listen, and I'm not like he played bad this year. He had a bad year. But I don't have him like he can improve. So I do, yes, I want more quarterbacks in the room. I want better passes in the room like everybody else. So I'm not worried about coaching searches. Well, I got Satterfield right here, especially when Coach Brown just turned down Tennessee. So Clark tears up NBA. Cal definitely gets no development credit. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, a Maestro, that's coming. That's totally coming. That's coming down. Listen, that's going to be the next wave of comedy. When y'all start hearing about the Kentucky players really just coming. Listen, they're coming out one at a time. I mean, you hear how just the way they refer to him, like Cal, you know, like I don't know if y'all want to listen to it, but just the way the players refer to Calipari is just kind of like a conduit. Like, oh yeah, homie, homie was cool. You know, like, where's the respect for your coach? Y'all, I can imagine talking about Coach Crum talking about, yeah, homie was cool. He let me do my thing. But that's what keep going. He needs to sign a true 4-star. Of course he does. Listen, but you did get a Cali 3-star as a preferred walk-on. I'm curious to see. Hey, listen, all it's going to take is one of those dudes to be able to sling it to put a lot more pressure on Malik. I would definitely send him to a quarterback camp, though. I would send him to a summer. Go listen. He okay. Put it this way: Malik's numbers are good enough to get him into one of these big time summer quarterback camps. His name is big enough to where he can. And people listen. Quarterback coaches are dying to get a chance to develop a Louisville quarterback. So, like, can you imagine how much advertising that is? If let's just say he goes to, I don't know, just one of those OGs. Let's just say he goes to the, I'm going to come up with a good quarterback. Let's just say he goes to the Eli Manning passing camp, for 10 days or something. Not Eli Manning. I want to do a better one. Not Leach. I need a good one. Anyway, y'all get the point. A quarterback camp that gets him for about 10 days and sharpens up his passing. I mean, just a real hardcore quarterback camp. He might improve by leaps and bounds in a heartbeat. Okay, I'm like, what's good, CJ3K? We're just talking about Coach Satterfield. He likes his running back room. He likes his wide receiver room. We got some playmakers on the defensive side. We still don't know how strong the defensive line is going to be, but yeah, those pressures were like, the pressure numbers on defensive line was really bad. Mitchell is a low. You're gonna love his progress. Word out of camp is that he's Charles. Look, I don't want to be that guy. But I'm that guy sometimes. You could see him run the ball 3 times, and you could see his mentality, and you could just see he has it. You could see it. He has it so much that I was getting mad at Coach Satterfield. Like, dude, that kid needs to be in there running the football. A big, strong, and with the zone blocking scheme, you need a heavy guy that can run downhill. You need some heavy downhill running. Listen, I love Javian Hawkins, but he did not. I mean, he's tough. He's kind of like squirts for extra yards. But Mitchell came in, and Mitchell and Berkeley were banging that line. And the arm tackles weren't slowing those guys down. They were busting through their holes. So that is like, Charles, what you're telling me is like the most least surprising thing that I would even hear out of camp. Of course he's balling. But thanks for the inside though on that one. Hold on. Evan Conley is sitting behind. Evan Conley, I don't think he's running nobody off. But he is toughing it out. He didn't transfer to App State or nothing. Are you concerned that we didn't hire? Oh, not at all. But Lonnie, that's why I played that video. After you heard Satterfield and what he said about the offensive coordinator, he's always been the one calling the plays anyway, since he's been the head coach. So like he said, sometimes we got an OC, sometimes we don't, but everybody got input the same way. Tight ends coach has input. The running backs coach, like everybody got input. So I that's why I didn't sound concerned. And listen to him, he sounds like it's par for the course. I agree. I'm not like super defending. You look at his numbers, man. He got some big time numbers. When he started force feeding it to Dez got off. So he's capable of it. I do think this. I think he thinks he can help the team by running. and he's looking for a reason to have to run the ball. I think he throws it begrudgingly. Like he's just, okay, it's not there and go, you know? And when he throws it, he just decides, okay, I have to throw it this time because I done ran the ball too many times. So I just think he's kind of lost in between. It's like being a point guard and a shooting guard. Point guards that are really athletic fall in love with trying to get to the basket and dunk. You know, it's like, that's why a lot of your point guards aren't really good shooters because they get kind of lost between making point guard plays or being a shooting guard. So I think Cunningham is kind of like right in the middle right there. Oh no, I was courtside at the Georgia Tech game. Our defense, oh golly. But even the Georgia Tech game, everybody fumbled in that game. People who don't even fumble was fumbling in that game. Get somebody like him. Hold on, I'm rolling on. I'm forgetting our boys, but football is my love. Right. Like I find it hard to just stay mad at Satterfield. Just like, dude, we got to wait. It'll be great to see Malik come back. He got to get his lower body stronger, man. He can't come in with little legs like that again. No, Jason, listen. It's legit. Like I said, it's a legit worry that he is, you know, that the first year was the outlier and the second year was the standard, but he still had, like, again, turnovers make you angry. You remember the turnovers. So you forget about all the great numbers. But here's the problem. I watched everybody do the same thing with Lamar. All they concentrated on is the 2 or 3 times he missed a guy, but not the 17 in a row that he was throwing bullets and dimes and quick screens and all this good stuff. All you did is said, yeah, but, you know, in the clutch or sometime he can't, you know, he missed the wide open. You can't do that. Like, stop. You can't just concentrate. The turnovers is the problem. TJ Lewis. TJ Lewis is gonna be some Wildcat too. I said Works, but I meant TJ Lewis, so I screwed that up. A-star period. let me keep going down row. I faith him lead. He's got to get better, right? Trent Dilfer, Sean, thank you very much. That's who I was thinking of. The Trent Dilfer elite ones. Just having work with Chris Redmond. Yeah, he's gonna have to work. He's gonna have to work with an outside quarterback guru. I mean, I'm okay with like our quarterback coach, but that's just one voice. You need an outside voice for 10 days. Big man camps in basketball. Y'all remember Ray Spalding when he went out west for a couple of days to work a Nike camp or something? They come back with a different attitude. He needs to go compete with other quarterbacks outside of this program, because these quarterbacks aren't really pushing them like that. But you go out there and either look stupid or look great, it'll change your mentality. So get him into a thing, something like the just like this is what I'm talking about, like the Trent Dilfer Elite 11. I don't know if that's college or just high school or both, but he definitely needs to get in one of those. And he has big enough. Hold on, Jamal's the QB, but we need a QB coach. Wait, who are we talking about? Hold on, let me get to this one. Listen, Cody, I forget. Brian Hall brought you up during the break today. I forget what we were talking about. Maybe it was Charles. Listen, I think we were both talking about if Charles is going to play and how pumped you're going to be when he get in there and start balling. So yeah, me and Brian were talking about you, Cody, during, I think it was the last commercial break today. It was pretty funny. I know you can't wait to see him play. And Cody, man, thanks for supporting the channel, man. As always, I always appreciate that, man, big time. To jump in here, listen, it's not out of the realm of possibility that Coach Gaudio wants to play Cody. It's not out of the realm of possibility that Coach Gaudio substitutes the way he wants to substitute. Because I'm sure he suggests some guys played that Coach Mack doesn't want to put into the game. So, if nothing else, y'all, be excited about a nothing to lose Virginia Tech game with a new coach same players, same roster. This might be fun. This might be fun. So I'm excited about that. As a start next year. Yeah, listen, he's gonna have to work hard on Cam. Listen, Mario, I didn't listen. Hold on, let me just. I'm worried about that too, but that's one of your bigger concern areas. Everybody knows that. Can he cut down on the turnovers? Can he cut down on turnovers? And what's the first thing you need when your quarterback is struggling? What's the first thing you need? The most important thing to have? A run game. We got all our linemen back who could run the ball last year. We got an offensive lineman in Trevor Reed who didn't play last year, or no, he got to campus late and he didn't play. But they said he's big, strong, athletic freak offensive lineman that should have been playing last year. Didn't get a lot of snaps. He's back with your line. If your running back room and you get your offensive line back, and that's your best, most experienced group, that means you're going to take a whole lot of pressure with a bigger, better, faster, stronger running back room. You are going to help Malik Cunningham out with just that alone. So his passing can go down by a lot. And we got a better defense. So we're going to have a more consistent defense. We're going to have a better line and running back room because we didn't lose our line. That's already helping Malik like by 60%, right? And we didn't use Dez like we were supposed to. The real weapon we're losing is Tutu Atwell. And we got some guys that can run, and Tutu Atwell was hobbled a lot of the time. So if I tell you Malik's coming back and we need to get him to cut down on turnovers, but I'm going to have a better offensive line, a better running back room, a deeper running back room, right? I'm getting Marshawn Ford back, you know what I'm saying, as a security blanket. I already didn't cut down on the amount of times you got to throw. I've cut that down already. So just, yeah, Mario, I didn't want to use Vic as the cliche example. Like, no, we need him passing. Like, we don't need him going to Vic camp, you know, and everybody run around saying who's the best scrambler. I mean, not that Vic would do that, but you get the point. I would rather send him to a pocket passing camp. Just needs to take off the turnover chain and other stuff will follow. Right. Yeah, you just gotta stop turning the ball over. Have more. Look, listen. What is it? Grip it and rip it. Needs to check down more. Yeah, Phil Timmons trying to make the big play that fell last year. I want to tell you, yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But I mean, having Tutu Atwell will make you want to throw it out there sometimes. But yeah, he got to keep his eyes up more. Don't worry about running. Mitchell can move the pile. Yes, Mitchell, Berkeley, Hassan Hall is still an explosive back. He put on some weight. Dino Gaudio and they're playing Corkers back with the turret. I don't know because Aiden's coming back. And like, what if a couple of guys don't get practice time this week? What if Aiden is what if you have a couple of big guys missing? And what if Aiden has been one of the healthier guys who didn't have to shut down, didn't have to quarantine? What if he's one of your guys back practicing? You get Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday you play? Just by attrition alone, you might get to see some Aiden. You might get to see some Gabe or some of your favorite guys. Wide receiver was cold last year. Yeah, we didn't use it enough. Okay, listening to you talk about it, Cody. I'm glad you vouched for him, and again, I appreciate the support of the channel. But you talk about him, you vouch for him. We're cheering for him. We're gonna get mad if he doesn't show up for the Saturday game. No, we're not gonna get mad at him as long as you see he's going hard. And Coach Mack still is pumped about him too. So we still cutting him some slack. And when it gets late season, look, All Charles got to do is show up in the last 3 games, and it's gonna be all good. It's gonna be so well worth it. Tight ends, you want yeah, right. That's the point, Charles. Like Coach loves the big explosive play, but I'm gonna like standing in first and short or second and shorts, 2nd and 5, second and 3s, 2nd and 6s. Like you're gonna get that with Mitchell and Berkeley and Aiden Robbins and those your running back room guys. It's gonna be a problem. I don't need the 85 one play explosive stuff. I think we see Dwayne Martin more next year also. Look, and you say Dwayne Martin, I'm just thinking of Bud Grill. South Carolina Mr. Football candidate. Who we're talking about Dwayne Martin? Is he already on campus? No, I'm thinking about somebody else. Stud run game with Malik's deep ball threat. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, just bring, yeah, like I said, you don't have to be some kind of super accurate, chop the defense up passer if you got a run game. We played against some trash quarterbacks, but we couldn't stop the run, so teams could blow us out. So imagine we're on the side that can run it and run it and run it and keep running it. Now we can blow out teams. And he's a lot more serviceable quarterback than some guys we lost to. Coach Bicknell, listen, I like Coach Bicknell's experience and the fact that he's fresh out of the SEC, so he has SEC eyeballs right now. Yeah, big time, Sean, big time. Big time. And people know that. Like I said, stop being mad at Coach Satterfield for a second and think about if he has his old offensive line back and a deeper offensive line room, how much better you can just be instantly. If you're not in 3rd and long, if you're not in 3rd and 12, when we run that stretch play and Javian Hawkins loses 2 and 3 yards, and we're in 2nd and 3rd, and Javian rides out the line a lot longer than Mitchell and Berkeley and Aiden Robbins. So you're going to have less chances of holding calls that also back you up. So you're not going to be in 2nd and 20 because the line doesn't have to hold that up on a stretch play the same length of time. Berkeley, Mitchell, Robbins, they get downhill. They hit the hole hard. And these linemen, they know this guy is coming downhill. So, ask Tom Brady. I see that down there. Injury, I see he averaging 12. He pulled it together. Tell that man to get in the swimming pool as much as possible. Get in the swimming pool as much as possible. Yeah, he started last game with Mitchell. He's the H back. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm all over the place. Listen, I've been reading about all these freshmen and newcomers that they're all running together right now. Just ask Tom Brady. That's why he went to Tampa Bay. That's why he chose Tampa Bay. Got a defense. I got a run game. And they're going to give me some weapons. I think our special teams will improve. It has to with depth. Alicia, special teams are only good when your team is deep because you got good players sitting behind really good players. And then you put the good players on the special teams, not just good players over trash players. Then you got to wear out your good players by putting them on special teams too. Did Trinell Troutman transfer or did he just stop playing? God, I liked him. Hopefully we rock the red and black and gold uniforms. I don't know what I don't know which uniforms out yet. I haven't seen the uniform combinations. I haven't really been looking. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I got to do this on my page because this is my page, and I don't care what y'all say. This is for me and my mental health only. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My favorite player on the low, y'all. Mikasa Robinson made the list on the top. I love that she's finally getting her props. I need y'all to pay attention. You don't have to worry about what number she wears. Pay attention next time y'all watch a woman's game, how good she is. I was saying it last year. She just gave up her spot for just sacrifice and all that good stuff. I am so, so proud of the way she is coming along. So I definitely had to get that in here. Hold on. He's been a lot of our training. Oh, wait. Are we still on Martin? Yeah, because wait, okay, actually, let me see if we got any new football. Hold on. Let me see. Have they put out any new videos? Oh, okay. Okay, I got one for y'all. Oh no, hold on. Oh, sorry. Did y'all? Oh, y'all can hear that. Okay, great. let me see. I'm gonna have to turn down the volume. Let me get y'all one more good share. Okay, y'all gotta use y'all I Spy with my little eye or whatever. Let me see, share screen. I'll share the audio. Tell me what y'all notice, and I'll let you know if I notice anything in particular. Let me turn down this volume because I almost blew my ears out. Okay. I'm on my way to an island and I'm probably at the pilot. Come on, Malik. Get them weights on your legs. Getting out with the kiddies and such an I'm blaming on talent. They don't want to see you win. They don't want to see the race. Uh-oh. Come on, y'all. Uh-oh. 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 Come on, Malik. Get it to the outside. Don't throw it to the inside. Let's start that over, y'all. See that one more time. I'm on my way to an island and I'm probably at the pilot. Come on, y'all. Pick up the intensity. Stay low. Getting out with the kiddies and such an I'm blaming on talent. They don't want to see you win. They don't want to see the race. Come on, Ashton. Get ready to go. Uh-oh. Get it to the outside arm. Okay. Yes, I agree. They look small. Look, they look small. I agree. Pretty sure Troutman is in the portal as we speak. Okay. He was a really hard hitter, man. I didn't like seeing that. Shot words, pretty sure Troutman's in the portal. Let me make sure I put these up on the screen real quick. Easy Max says, yes, sir. Pretty sure Troutman's in the portal. Yeah, and I think he was saying some things that weren't really like favorable to the coaching staff or something. Like he didn't seem very happy about his situation, which is odd because he seemed like he was moving up the ladder, getting more playing time. He really sacrificed his body too. Hold on. Just seeing if I'm missing anything else. Crossing the boards. Okay, just a bunch of violent stuff. Shadon Brown's out of here. No, Tom Brady and his wife. I was happy about this one here. I'll give y'all a quick. This is impressive. This one's really impressive. I won't have the sound on it, but real quick. Look at this, y'all. 65 years old. 65 years old. He does it every year, y'all. 65 years old. He does it every year. I do look forward to that. Let me look at this Vice show one. EKU 14-4, Moorhead's 15-6, Murray's 9-9, Western's 13-4, Northern Kentucky's 11-8, Bellarmine's 11-5, U of L's 11-4, Lexington State 5-12. Oh my God, 5-12. Oh, that's just the worst. That's just the worst. Like, could y'all ever imagine 3 5-stars and 4 4-stars looking as dysfunctional as that? And watching, hold on. Yeah, the Lexington State is really funny. Okay, any more questions before I get on out of here? We did hit the midnight spot. Scotty D, yes. Oh man, I need Coach Davenport to appeal to the ASUN and get his team in the tournament. I need him to appeal to the NCAA. Listen. Hold on. I need to do that. If we get some serious ban, we're just gonna get the whole team to transfer over to Bellarmine. Run through the ASUN. Look, get the whole team, transfer to Bellarmine. Cause y'all can transfer with no penalty. The whole Louisville team just goes to Bellarmine for 1 year and just dominates. You know, the ASUN goes undefeated, gets a 2 seed for the NCAA tournament, and it'll be like it's Louisville in the tournament. Y'all didn't think about that, did y'all? The whole squad just transfer right over to Bellarmine. Just tear it through. So is this yes, Travis. If you are late here, Travis, we did cover it right here. Listen, they both shed tears when they heard the news. Calipari, you're 5-12. He averaged 10 points a game. You did not shed tears because the doctor said 4 more weeks. It's not like it's not like he was gonna have to get a surgery or something. You did not shed tears. Yes, that is how you opt out. You listen. Kyrie Irving did it first for Duke, and it's been a thing ever since then. So yes, he is definitely that is definitely an opt out. So the takeaway from this evening is actually shout out to my boy Derek A. Stewart. Give him some love while we're in here. I'll share that again if anybody wants that information. So the takeaway for today is stop getting COVID. No more COVID. Hurry up and get back. Let Dino Gaudio substitute the way he needs to. Let Aiden Gahan out there, free Aiden. I don't mind watching a little more Gabe either. What else? What else, Coach? What am I forgetting to tell you? I don't know. We'll do some game film watch again. Actually, Coach, me and you are gonna do game film watch. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. We're gonna do it right. I'm gonna leave you right in here in this room with me just so you can see it all. Hold on. Okay. Kentucky won't be playing in 4 weeks. Yeah. So is it just coincidence that they said it perfectly at 4 weeks? So then right at the end you say, damn, Coach, I'm just now getting ready. Are you sure we don't got any games? I mean, can we reschedule against Texas or something? Because, Coach, I'm almost ready to play. I just need about 4 more weeks. I mean, I know there's nothing on the X-rays or the MRIs. I know there's nothing there, but I mean, the doctors just say I need. Wait, when's the season end? Yeah, man, that's the day the doctor's gonna clear me. The day after the last game. Oh man. But Coach, I really do appreciate the opportunity. But I'm gonna go start working out now. I mean, rehab. I'm gonna just go ahead and go with my agent, and I'm gonna start rehabbing for the NBA draft. So yeah, that is what's gonna happen. So yeah, that is pretty much official. I didn't get that one. Okay, y'all. I will see y'all in the morning. Get out of here. I'm probably gonna be online. Look, we ain't played since Georgia Tech, so I'm probably just gonna watch that again, just for my own sanity or something. I'll probably take a couple more notes. I'm gonna end up looking up Dwayne Martin and refreshing on him. Arkansas versus Kentucky tomorrow. Hey, Charles, I think Kentucky finally beats Arkansas. Like, they can't lose forever. They cannot continue to lose like this. Like, the worst teams don't lose like that much. Like I said, I done played on a bad team, and you gotta start winning eventually. They got 3 5-stars. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. It was Easy Mac. Okay, I'm gonna look up that. I'm gonna check them out. I might bring them up tomorrow during the show. So y'all be tuned in if you can. 10 o'clock to 12. If y'all want to send me any emails or any information that you think I should know or bring up on the show, all the time. The YouTube email is madefortheville@gmail.com. Y'all always know that the show number 8150-939. Y'all can get in contact with me. But thanks for joining in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. That's going to do it for another Midnight with Marcus Maven. Enjoy your evening. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Withdraw from school before the grades come out. Yeah, so when I go back, that's a good call.